Okay, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Hello, Rye.
Rebecca!
Demons. Yeah, this placement is fine. Gotta reload my stream manager. It's not working. There it is. Now it's working. Cool. How do I make this better? How do I make this view better for me? We just don't know. It's a mystery. We'll never know. Can I put it up here? No, it won't let me. OBS is complicated. How are you, Rye? I haven't decided what I want to actually do yet. It's an adventure. It's just checking the sound alerts. So thank you. Thank you for checking the sound alerts. I noticed as soon as I opened OBS. You were lying in wait. I guess it doesn't matter. We can just go... Well... Yeah, let's go over there. Hooray! Is it good? Look right? Yes. Okay. I was thrown off. I'm thrown off very easily this week, to be fair, so... whatever. I hope things have been going well for everybody. I know we were trying to manifest non-stressful rest of the week, or less stressful rest of the week. This is the wrong thing I have open. I mean, I could attempt to, Why do I have all these cages saved? I should get rid of some of them. I could attempt to fix this fucking leg. This is a lot of... Yeah, okay. That can go. You can tell which part of this was traced from a reference photo. I am trying and I am struggling. Why bird thing? Why would I do that to myself? We just don't know. As you can see, there is an attempt being made at mascot concept art of some kind. You know, these kind of look... I wanted to say like hamster legs, even though that's not what they're supposed to be. And they're too long. But whatever. Last time I worked on this, I was listening to true crime. It was about a serial killer who fed his victims to pigs. So that's an association in my head now. Good times. I don't really want to listen to this background music, I'm gonna be honest. But... Millennial Core TikTok is weird. Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. What kind of... Not all of this is technically safe, I don't think, but whatever. Whatever. I don't know if I want to listen to any of this. Anyway, what have you guys been up to? Any fun things? Any not stressful things? I thought I had the day off yesterday. And then so I woke up mentally prepared for that. And then I got a text that was like, oh, hey, actually, can you pick me up? And can you pick me up and stay at my house for like an hour or two and then drive me back? And I thought I was doing okay mentally. And then I got those texts and I was just like this, oh my god, it's too much. Life is too much. I'm broken. Apparently that's all it took. Okay. You guys shouldn't be able to hear this right now because there is no Chrome in my audio folder. Because it got deleted for some reason. It wasn't there before. Currently missing. We don't know where she went. She has chosen to leave us. Add existing. No. How about that? Right. Find executable of the same type. Did you put it in here? You didn't put it in under the audio stuff, did you? Fucking bastard. Okay. Okay. Now, why is this here? Hide that. That is a visual thing only and does not belong in the audio mixer. How dare. Okay. Whoa! There she goes. Hard to say. Okay, where is my mic? There's my mic. God, give us a way to move these things around. Can I reorganize this, please? No. I can't. I swear to God, there must be a way to reorganize things, and I saw that pop up off the side. Infringing on my streaming screen. There could just be a way for me to grab things and move them. But apparently not. Like, that seems like such a simple quality of life thing that they should have. I should be able to grab things and reorganize them. Just like in the sources folder or the scenes folder, you can grab scenes, you can move them up and down. Audio mixer should be the same. But can you do it? Nope. I'm sure you can. I just haven't found out how to do it yet. Whoops. Didn't mean to open that. I guess this is fine. Whatever. Do I actually want to work on Starling right now? Maybe not. But, you know. I cannot see what I want to see, please. No. Let's chat. Okay, for goodness sakes. Oh my, that's quite something. Let's not do that. We're adjusting. That's cool and exciting. Love that. Love when that happens. You know what I should have done? I should have pulled out my sketchbook and looked in it for things that I want to make digital. There we go. There's no reason I need all of these things. There's no reason. Now, is there a prompt for, the whole dainty group this month? Yes. Am I doing it right now? No, I don't have any ideas. It's supposed to be something for, like... history of having trouble with this. Determining what's too loud and what's not too loud, and it's a mystery, we just don't know. We're gonna continue to not know. But what I could have done, I suppose, was looked in my physical sketchbook and seen if I wanted to make anything digital. That could be fun. And also, is there a thing for dainties right now? Yes, it's supposed to be them enjoying something that they normally hate because Cupid is going crazy with their arrows, but I don't know what any of them would hate. I could do the Hollow Woman. But what does she hate that she would like? I don't know. I haven't done much character work for her yet. Did I ever do the Hollow Woman? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I legit do not remember. My memory is shit. That's her name right now, the Hollow Woman. She doesn't have a name. I'm sure I'll come up with one at some point, but she is my crossbreed dainty. Like, I had a crossbreed slot, and so I decided to be super extra about it and give her as many crossbreed traits as possible. Incidentally, how many does she have? I need to list them out. So, wow, give me this. I don't really want to go to the forum, but okay, just take me there. Okay. Let me in there anyway, because I'm not logged in. And with DVR. Fantastic. I used to think it was so weird when both species had like their own websites, and the dainties got their own website. Actually, you know what? It's still a little weird. It still feels a little weird. It shouldn't. There's no reason it should feel weird, but it does. Yes. See, why have one crossbreed trait when you can have all of them? It's much more fun this way. Yeah, she does have a semi-exposed heart, doesn't she? She is based on a Kelpie, mostly. The Huldra rolled that R for no fucking reason. The Huldra part is kind of an add-on. You guys don't know what it is, right? That is what it's called, right? Huldra? A Huldra or Huldra is a seductive forest creature found in Scandinavian folklore. Her name derives from a root meaning covered under secrets. In Norwegian folklore, she is known as they have a hole, their backs are hollow. I just thought that was neat. And I also associate them with water for some reason. I don't remember why. I think there is some association with similar entities, siren, succubus, mermaid, and that would be probably why I associate her with water. But the Hollow Woman is primarily based on a Kelpie. And her white form is based on the fact that apparently Kelpies, because they're horses, you know, they have different forms. One of their forms is they're like a beautiful white stallion or something, specifically a stallion, I don't know. Are there female Kelpies? Who knows? No one cares. I just assume that there are. But beautiful white horse that people want to ride, like touch or ride, and it seems tame and docile and stuff. But once you touch it, you can't actually take your hand back or anything. You're stuck on it. Usually, you don't get stuck until like you climb on its back or something, and then it's sticky and you cannot escape. So that's why she has two different forms. One of them is white, and the other one is more swamp-like. So I went with swamps with her. Also, she has birds living in her hollowed-out leg, which is part of the reason she's called the Hollow Woman. Part of the reason I decided to combine it with the Huldra thing, because hollow back, hollow leg. Technically, this other leg is also hollow. It just happens to have stuff in it. Ergo, the Hollow Woman. Also, that is the naming convention that I typically use for fae creatures. Like, some of my fae creatures are called... It's like, let me completely forget. It's fine. What are they called? Yeah, I have a message I need to respond to. Someone wants a character. And I think they want this one. I'm not particularly attached to her. She is good looking, so I'll have to double check how much she was. Pretty sure she was $10, so that person can probably have them for $10 like they want. Because I don't have a purpose for her yet, and I'm not attached to her. Okay, most of these are to be in because I haven't named them yet. And if I haven't named them, they usually don't get sorted, but there is the Witherwain down here. I forget who the Witherwain is. But my Chrome has decided to freeze, which is always exciting when that happens, you know? Everything else seems fine, just not Chrome. It's usually the something. And this fucking name would be her real name, which I think is just legit, just pronounced Kiva. Does that look like it says Kiva? No. Of course it doesn't. They're just throwing random letters out here. Being like, it's like when my niece was really little and she wrote a bunch of gibberish and she's like, that's my name. I'm like, that's not how you spell Riley. And she's like, this is how I spell Riley though. I'm like, that's not really how it works. I mean, it kind of is, but she may have been was it her name? It was probably not her name. It was probably a word of some kind. Like, say, I don't know. Say it was forest, and she wrote down, like, something that didn't have enough vowels like mfuga. It's like, what's that? That's forest. That is not how you spell forest. That's how I spell forest. It's not how it works. Oh, you know what would make this easier if I just went to the Fae? Why are you verifying that I'm human? Why do you doubt me? Strangely, Baskar doesn't have one of those names. Venora, however, does. She is the Glimmer Moth, but she actually has her real name there, which is uncommon. Oh, it's Kesney! She doesn't actually belong in the Fae thing because she's a D&D character now. She has an owlbear cup now. That was an accident. That was a mistake. Yeah, the Moonkeeper, the Home, the Horsepex, the Archer. Super original, I know. The Soothsayer was up there. The Night Moth, of course. The Oracle. The Sibyl. The Willow. The Vicar. The Spaywife. Yvain has a name, but she is also the Blooming Moon. There's a whole section. Mind you, I don't do anything with this. I just like the world building. Like, I don't have a specific story for any of these characters in mind, except for, you know, like the Night Moth, the Oracle, the Willow are all part of something. And it's whatever. You know what I should do? You'll notice a tragic, just completely tragic, lack of other art for Kesney. Whereas, like, even this, you're not active right now. What are you doing here? Even my girl has other art. Even like this was on a base. This was actually by someone else, so you know there's that. But even Not Donnie has other art, even if it's just on a base. Blight. His name isn't even Blight anymore, it's Light, so I don't know what I'm doing here. I've gotten distracted. It's because I have no focus, I don't know what I want. I didn't have a plan for what I was gonna work on. Nimue also has a lot of good art. Does Valence have any art? No, she doesn't. But I only played her once, and she is the Vorbard. Somehow I've come up with a huge background for her. It's not even here, but I know what it is. I never wrote it down. Ugh. It's, okay, I don't remember all the details that I was thinking about before, but the exact details aren't actually important. Because details get, you know, hashed out and, like, specified as one plays. Or at least, for me, they do. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff about Not Donnie, or Donnie, that, kind of finally, like, settled in. The more that I played her, the more I was like, okay, now I have more details. There are more details now. Such as, you know, her exact feelings on her father's death, and on the fact that her father's twin brother, who, like, he left behind in the old country because he left his whole family behind because they were abusive assholes. One of our new friends, a man tried to kill her, a man that she trusted and was in a group with. And you know who that man was? That was Donnie's uncle. That was her dad's twin brother. So he's wandering around, still alive, with her dad's face. And she's like, she's like, no, this is terrible. Is terrible. Must find him, rip off his face, because he doesn't fucking deserve it. She's not quite that aggressive about it, but you know. It is what it is. I should do something with Cassie. I really want to start something from scratch digitally. I don't know. It's a different... I mean, they're both drawing in a sense, but it's like, it's a different process to draw things digitally. Oh, this doesn't count. She's on a base. To draw things digitally than it is to, like, draw them on paper and then transfer them. I don't know if I have anything available. Nothing that's mine. Just pictures of him. Why do I have pictures of him? Don't ask me that question. Don't ask me that question. Maybe. Maybe I'll hold off talking about Cesar until my 1-year streaming anniversary. And then I'll be crazy. We'll just go fucking crazy. It'll be great. Let's see. No. Oh, that's several years ago. Huh. This is January. Not the month. This is the person January. Don't worry about it. She's the whole thing. Let's see. Paint by numbers. Huh. Neat. Yeah. I don't know that I have anything on here. Oh no, everything just changed. Wait, character folders. No, I don't think so. Dottie Faust will see her one day. Don't worry about it. Where did... Let's go to closed species, actually. Okay, I see that. Did I ever line it, though? I doubt it. It's very old, but... I guess what I could do is I could just look through my bases and find one that I think fits Kesney. It's like I said, I don't really want to build... I don't know. I just haven't been feeling it this past couple weeks to start it. Something from scratch. I feel like there is a difference between things that I draw in the real world versus digital drawings. I mean, it used to be that I would only trip down memory lane. This is also from 2019. And look at old stuff. Oh my god! You know what I could do is try to get all of my shit off of, what do you call it? There's nettle. Oh, I did actually draw nettle. I feel like I would have had a really hard time doing this completely digitally. I guess it is. I don't know. Not a different part of the brain necessarily, but it's I mean, I don't use... I have a tablet, but I don't use it. So basically, which is why I think I primarily, when I'm quote-unquote drawing, use, like, this. Because that is... It doesn't rely on my hand-eye coordination as much, I suppose. I'm not sure where I want to go with this. I don't know if that's the tail I want, if I want a different tail. I just kind of feel a little lost in regards to all of that. Yeah, we can try that. You can go away though. Alright. What do you... Oh, because I made the tail disappear. I see, that's what it's mad about. That's from like 2017, Jesus Christ. 2019. This one I do not know, but I would assume around 2017, 2016. It's very cute. Maybe I should line that actually. This is not my favorite sketch of January. I do not know where my favorite sketch of her is. It's a sketch that doesn't make a lot of sense. So the other thing I was thinking was, oh my god, it's so dusty over here. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Oh god, the dust. Why is there so much of it? Lord save me from the dust. Oh no! No, the tablet! Okay, I actually need a dusting cloth. Fun thing to do.
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine. Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbit Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
My hearing. That's weird. I suppose I could attempt to.
1, 0, 0,
That's not actually what I was looking for.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Pencil, get out of here. You're stuck. That is a map. Well, that's interesting. Okay, there's that. Early concept art of the Hollow Woman. I physically grabbed. I'm gonna lick my fingers and regret it. I regretted it instantly. There was dust on them. I got a bunch of papers. Okay, some of these are bases, which I printed out because they used to have a much harder time. doing bases digitally. Lots of concept art. Fascinating. I'll post these later. Like, look at my old ass art. Let's see. Because if I find something in here that I like, I can transfer it digitally. Or we can just work on that for a little bit. I've got loose papers here that I threw into my sketchbook, which do not recommend doing that, but you'll probably do it anyway if you're anything like me. Likes parents. I should put that in place small expression that is newspaper, also loose. Oh, that's cute. Wait, did I hold the phone? Hold on. Let me check something. I can check it. It's easy. Go to close species. Go to dinkies. Go to Kazaka. Oh yeah, I ran out of time, so I didn't do her legs. Okay, this is what I just found in my schedule. This is how I used to do it, like, every single time. I mean, this is a shitty scan, but the thing is, the scans don't need to be, you know, high quality, because I'm the one who drew them. I fucking know what they look like, and then I would line over them. I think I just didn't have time to do the bottom, and that's why it took me by surprise. And that's sort of the finished thing. I think there was one that had more. Oh yeah, that one has a rainbow effect to it. I like that one. That one's cute. Okay, so what I'm finding are old prompt art. An old Secret Santa thing. What the fuck is that? That's gotta be somebody's character. But I have no memory of whose it is. Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture of it so I can open. Could I use the scanning app? Yes. Am I going to? No. Why would I do that? I said take a picture. Jesus Christ. Oh, a dog has come to join us. Hi, baby. Nearby share. What's nearby? Can I share it with myself? No, I can't. Oh my god! I just want to share it. In a way that's not super duper inconvenient. Wait a minute! I know what to do. I know what to do. Hold on. This is easy. Give me a second. Why do I have notifications from every app I've ever fucking opened? Who on this Thursday night? Who is doing all of this shit? What are y'all doing? Stop it. Get some help. Anyway. I'll just post it to my references board, which y'all should not have access to, so if you do, feel special, but also tell me about it, because you're not supposed to have access to that. That's just for me to make my life easier. Okay. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. I need Discord to open. There it is. Could you... Oh, hold on. Let me make sure that this is the last thing I clicked on. So open in browser. Okay, that's what I just found. This is clearly someone's character. I referenced that the hell out of that outfit. Like, who? Who is this? I didn't label it. Whose character is this? When did I draw it? I don't know. I didn't label it. I normally did that. I would normally label it. Oh, you know what? This was a newer sketchbook. Which means the other shit is elsewhere. That's inconvenient. That is massively inconvenient for me. Where the fuck are the other ones? Hold on, model might freak out. Where did I put them? Not there. Screw it. Actually, I highly doubt it, but it might be down there. No, it's not. I bet they're in the back of my closet. Yeah, the memory box thing. It's an unnecessarily aggressive tone. Okay, well. Let me actually see how far back we can go. Because depending on how far back I can go in my gallery, I might be able to find where I was going through all of my sketchbooks. Because there are some things that I kept and some things that I didn't. And the things that I didn't really keep, some pictures of, I think I would have to log into like not Facebook. What do you call it? I think I'd have to log into something like, is it Amazon? Because Amazon backed up my pictures and sometimes it tells me things. I'm not signed into Amazon. Well, that would make things more difficult, wouldn't it? That'd do it. That'd make things way more difficult than they need to be. Okay, I don't want any of that. Don't buzz at me. Where are my pictures? Tell me. I demand to know. This doesn't tell me anything. I'd say I'm over it, but I'm not over it. There's one picture in particular I am thinking about, but I don't know where it is, and I'm mad about it. If I look hard enough, I would be able to find it. It's true, but presents some difficulties. Bases. Yeah, we're just gonna look at these. It's fine. It's whatever. Whatever. It's fine. Valentine base bundle. That's cute. Let's see. Small. It's Petite Grace. There's the Naughty Gift one. Leash bundle. Don't worry about that one. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. The Himbo base. Santa baby base. Don't worry about that one either. You guys already know what the naughty gift base is, because I use that. Maybe the RAR base. That could be funny. That could be kind of cute. Yeah. Eh. Really? Well, the bat might make it easier to reference things. Okay, I take issue with this. The fact that this is called bangs. These aren't bangs. That's not what bangs are. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. That looks like the fringe to me. That doesn't look like bangs. Sai is frozen. This doesn't look like bangs. Those are bangs. I'm so confused. Why do they label their things like this? I don't know. I don't understand. That's very cute. No, 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 I don't remember what Disney looks like suddenly. Could I do the hair from scratch? Yes! And I'll probably end up doing that, honestly, but, you know. It is what it is. Oh, there's a little height combo thing. Comparison. Why did I say convo? What? What am I talking about? Actually. What kind of things are in here? What? You know, I love the whole memeing part of D&D. Just the meme energy that comes from things like this. And leaving your players alone to be idle for too long. I didn't do this. Apparently this is from 2020. Why? I think Barrett did this. I want to say Barrett did this. He turned me into Santa Claus, so that's cool. As one does. Okay, this is on the hamburger base that you may have seen in the little near hamburger base. Eat me like one of your French fries. I don't think I ever finished it, but I did use it to give Light an interesting shirt right before we went into an extremely strict city with a lot of laws, obsessed with order, and I'm pretty sure that was in 2020 because my chaos increased. My level of chaos increased as a direct result of going to that city. Oh, there it is. Oh no, he's naked on the bottom. Ignore that. He just doesn't have clothes on yet. He doesn't have his clothes yet. It's fine. I feel like that needs some white there. I mean, I guess It is what it is. There's white down there. I'm confused. Oh! Lashes. Eye shine. That's what it is. I see, I understand. T-shirt. If you don't understand why going into a city that is extremely focused on following the laws, like to an extreme degree, why that's funny, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He is a follower of Poseidon. That's why the beach pun is there. Well, Poseidon is pretty chaotic, so I guess Poseidon is probably an anarchist too, so you know, there's that. There's the fill for his skin. I'm trying to familiarize myself with where I left off. Last time I was working on this man's was not biologically female. He is now. So I guess the hips really suit him now. Sign in from... Yes. I know. I signed in. I just did it. It was me. It was me. I know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. 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 Cease. I went to move the phone to the charger and immediately it was like, oh no. What's all this? Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm just not gonna, we're just, this is just what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna work on light. Forget the roar bass for now. If, you know, maybe I'll just do one of Kesney from scratch, honestly, because I don't have any basses that really scream Kesney to me. I don't know. She's like a dancer sort of thing, and I don't know. I kind of like, because my other character, January, she's not, we briefly saw a sketch of her. She is, I always used her to draw really dynamic poses and stuff and practice that. And I like doing dynamic poses more by hand, I guess. I mean, there's definitely something to be said for doing it on the computer because it's a lot easier to edit and to like be like, oh, I haven't pushed the dynamicness of this pose far enough yet. Let me just increase the dynamic. Take this curve and increase it. You know what would help me is if I could imagine what Light was wearing. I might just leave him with Life's Beach. I don't know. That seems like a very Light vibe. I mean, it seems more like a Blight vibe, but look. Changed his name to Light. He's biologically a woman. He's also shorter. I feel like that combination, because he shrunk 6 inches because wild magic is a thing that exists, did kind of make me think, oh, them hips though. I just want to admire this tail for a moment. I like the way it curves. It's a little bit weird here because I did take it from another reference of him because I was tired. I remember this. Now that I'm looking at it, I remember being tired. Just being like, I'm just gonna take it directly from this image that I drew of him. It's fine. I'm trying to figure something out, but my brain isn't braining. Okay, eye shine. Hold on. Would it be here then? I'm going to use this color so that I can see what I'm doing. Okay, okay. Can I get rid of your hair? Thank you. You know, it doesn't really matter. I think I had to get rid of that. To do that, okay. What experimenting now? Shh, it's fine. Okay. I will accept this. That's fine. Oh, right, because it's side 2, so it's confused. Like, wait, this isn't the right file? That's crazy. Babe, what kind of clothes did I want to put you in? I do not remember. I do not recall. I know I have inspiration, but I don't know if I ever chose anything. I need to go through and like delete a lot of old inspiration things, because this is unnecessary. Why is, oh, body type. It's like, why is this an inspiration? Excuse you, past self? What are we doing here? For body type. Okay, sure, babe, sure. That's the only reason. That's totally the only reason that you did that. That's absolutely the only reason. Yeah. Oops, wrong one. I could do his dress. Where am I? What? Oh. Wow. I'm so easily lost in my own files. I like how this whole thing is called inspiration, but there's another one inside it that's also labeled inspiration. Your girl cannot organize to save her fucking life. It's just not possible. Okay. Well, maybe let's not design an entirely new outfit. You know, I could. I think. Let me see. It's not here. No, it is in there. Adopted designs. There we go. I really haven't uploaded these to... Okay, well, whatever. That's not the point. Outfits. There we go. Them doobie ones. What's the difference between these two? Is it just that one has a background and one doesn't? I'm confused. Open them both, please. Thank you. Self, you are confusing me. Oh. Nope. That's not the only difference. Okay. This is an outfit that, like, it's in my adopted. I literally adopted an outfit. I think this is a color-altered one. Let me see if I can find the original. It would be in here. Under what file? I'm not. Oh, there she is. We found her. This is the original. I guess light could probably pull it off. Maybe. I don't know. That skin tone. Well, I mean, it could work. But that's I was trying to find something to make more blue. Obviously a very female leaning outfit because it is a dress. Probably not with those boots specifically, but okay, I see what I did, because I color altered some of this, and I added the emblem. So there was a bit more differentiation, and it wasn't so, there was a little bit more contrast. Granted, this is a very silly picture, obviously, so does it really matter? Like I said, we could just leave him with Life's Beach. I may have done that in the middle of a game, like while we were playing. I think I opened this, like I already had the rest of it, I just hadn't done the clothes, and I just threw on a t-shirt specifically so I could post this during the game. It did get the reaction that I was expecting it to. These good times. But I suppose, why is it way up here? No, I have a question. Why is it up here? Like, what? Why did I do that? I have questions for my past self. I would like answers. What was the point of putting it at the top? Actually, you know, that probably does make sense. If I was doing it in the middle of the game, I probably did not fucking care. Because my attention would have been more on the game than on this. Okay, we can get rid of the chaos shirt. I'm gonna call it that. Or anarchy. No, chaos shirt. I like the word chaos better than anarchy. I'm sorry. Oh my god! I could give him titties! I'm sorry. I added a nose and a tail. Let's make some shit up, I guess. Where do I want to put this? Literal question. I do not know where I want to put it. I will just do this. Am I gonna give him titties? Probably. Does he need them? No. Do we care? Also no. Fuck you. I'm too close. I don't know how boobs work anymore. I think I know. That's nonsense. Whenever I start drawing one, it's like, am I doing this right? I don't think this is right. It always feels wrong. Like, no, I don't know how anatomy works. These are underclothes, so we don't necessarily have to do them individually. Just, no, that's too high. That's too high. That's not how this works. This, Okay, so a benefit of doing art digitally is that you can also make boobs too high, and then you can fix that because you should know anatomy better because you have a pair of boobs. You should know this better, but you don't. Why don't you know anatomy better? She asks herself. I don't know. Also, we can throw them in there and then we can remember that gravity is a thing. And forget how lines work between these. Just shh. You don't exist. Shut up. You don't exist. This motherfucker is not real. Does that look more like a pec than a boob? Yes. But what are boobs if not really fat pecs? Why is that funny to me? God damn it. I don't understand why I find certain things funny. You know, today I was thinking, like, how do I explain my back pain? And then through a number of tangents, at like the next 30 seconds later, that led to the thought, I can't believe that our digestive system has a sorting system in it. Because there's two. It's an automatic sorting thing, because everything goes into the same stomach, and then it gets sorted into like where it's gonna end up coming out. You know, whether it's a liquid or not. It's just an automatic. It's like a factory, and just the machines are like, this goes here and this goes here. So anyway, I thought that was hilarious this afternoon, and I don't know why. We may never know why. We may never know. What if I just... Sometimes I want the lines to just, like, disappear. It's like, I don't want you to be real. I don't like these lines enough. Be fake. Be not real. Don't exist. Stop existing. The unrealistic expectations for women. Stop existing. I don't want your opinion. Stop existing. How did we get here? We don't know. We just don't know. Okay, we need to color fill the titties. Give me the color. You. Hello. That sounds startling. Where are the lines? Could you go away? Thank you. Thank you very much. Why are we like this? And by we, I mean specifically me. You guys are fine. You're normal. I feel like this boob is too high. I don't fucking know anymore. It's fine. It's fine. I'll change it later if I decide that I remember anatomy. If I can remember anatomy later, I'll change it. How does that sound? Sounds good to me. Back then, yeah, the titties did get bigger. Also, this is angled wrong, based on how the rest of the body looks like it's going. I did not care at the time. Yeah, I don't think I cared at the time. No one cared. That's not what was important. What was important was the meme. We can give this outfit a shot. Let me just close all that because I don't told me. He's not used to having boobs. It's weird for him. I mean, he had them. They just weren't very big until he became fully biological. When I say fully, as if he was half. Which I guess technically in Fantasyland he was, but that's not really how being intersex works, so... But magic! But sometimes magic makes it be like that. Sometimes magic makes gender weird. That's not gender. Makes sex weird. That's a weird sentence to say, but you know what? That is also true. Yeah, it also makes sense. I actually don't know what this is about. What is this neckline about? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know. I guess, well, now that I've started that, it just reminds me of Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's out, none of them looked like that. And yet, here we are. Okay. Well, clearly that was there. What? Why would the first time that I'm putting him in his dress be a fucking meme image? Why would I do that? Especially one where he's laying on his side. Why would I do that to myself? Makes no sense. Look. Sometimes we hurt ourselves. Sometimes we're just like that. Oh my god, could you cooperate, please? Please. I don't think I have any fun stories from this week. Alas. Sag. The best I've got is that I got called into work yesterday, like I said, and had an immediate mental breakdown. Which, you know, now that it's not happening right now, is funny. But, you know. And then I was late to pick her up because I was busy having a mental breakdown. For 2 hours. Don't worry about it. Why is it funny now? We don't know. We just don't know.
Welcome home, Columbia. Beautiful, beautiful. Discovery 4 computers now have primary control of
I did
critical
pick up
vehicle
Kid
functions.
today. I did end up talking about seeing pranks again, which was part of the problem.
Discovery Houston,
I mean,
press
that was
to
actually not the
ATO.
problem last time. That was just the topic that, you know, we were talking. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, stop it. We're not going to focus on it. We're not going to look at it. It doesn't exist. It cannot hurt you if it doesn't exist. I don't know if I want to do this dress. Maybe. Okay. We're going to ignore the neckline for now because I don't want to do it. Just full honesty there. Just, I don't want to do it. I don't fucking feel like it, so. I wish I had a better idea of what exactly I wanted. Okay, look. What if we did something crazy? What if I gave him January boots? You guys don't know what that means, but I know what that means, okay? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Gonna give him a little heel, just a small one. Thicker than that, though. because that looks like it doesn't have any thickness to it. Hold on. Whoa. Okay. Sure, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. She says as she cares a lot. It's fine. I don't care. Proceeds to fix it. Look. Just want it to be perfect. Everything has to be perfect. All the things, all the time must be perfect. Oh, you know what? I used the washing machine and I washed my quilt and I washed the mattress topper. I had to wash that twice because there was blood on it. Hashtag just girly things. Did she commit a murder or does she just have a working uterus? I don't know. the eternal question. Why do I want you to have slouchy shoes? Why do you feel like a slouchy shoes kind of person? Why is that? Explain yourself, Light. I should do Light in modern clothes. What would they wear? We just don't know. Something slightly androgynous, probably, but also, how much would they care? We don't know. Not a lot, if I'm being honest. Although I guess it depends if he's around his boyfriend, because he does tend to act girlier around him. Why? I don't know. I didn't do that on purpose. That's just kind of like the vibe that I get from Light is being around a boy he likes makes him want to act like a girl. It might have the same effect in the opposite direction. Like if he was into a girl, he might act more in a more stereotypically masculine-ish way. Maybe. There are some things with my characters that I definitely do on purpose, and other things that it's just like, it just happened because that was the vibe. And like, it wasn't planned, it just is. Sure, little slouchy boots for you. Slouchy boots. She's fashionable, we love it. Will I switch wildly between all of the typical pronouns for Light? Yes, probably. I know there was a point where I actually referred to her as a girl for the first time ever. Like, using female pronouns, I mean. Just in a sentence. And I was like, oh, that's strange. How strange and new. Strange, new, exciting. Because Light doesn't actually care that much. There are days where he'll feel more one gender than the other. Just, I'm not sure what that identity is. I think, is that gender fluid? I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, that sure sounds right, doesn't it? I need to look up specifically. It's like, I know how he acts and how he feels and be. I don't necessarily know the name for it. You know? because it did take a lot of energy. It also strangely gives me energy sometimes just to be angry. Because it's funny. I don't know why. It's a mixture of being angry, but being so angry that it's funny. It's weird. I don't know why. I can't explain it. My hands are very dry. Yes, I did succeed in some things this week. By this week, I mean, you know, yesterday. Pretty much since yesterday. Also, I think that my dad actually was, like on Tuesday, literally just trying to make conversation. And my brain just went like, oh my god, he's implying something. Yeah, I think he was literally just making conversation. Because my parents are on a ramen kick right now. And to be fair, honestly, kind of so am I. Which I'm sure they noticed because I put the ramen that I prefer in the cupboard with the ramen that they typically have. It's the same brand. It's, you know, the freeze-dried ramen blocks, whatever. It's just different flavor packet thingies. I actually have 2 flavor packets right here. There's one. It's full. Why? Because I ate the noodles, the freeze-dried noodles. I ate them without cooking them. Which I don't think is actually that uncommon, but it still feels like a heathenous thing to do. It's sort of like biting directly into a Kit Kat, you know? Although I think that more people dislike that, and they do not approve of that level of chaos for me. I like the texture better that way. It's just so much better. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Just let me bite into the fucking Kit Kat. I don't want to break off a piece of it. Just let me chomp. My alarm's gonna go off soon for evening things. Even though we didn't get much done, we pretty much just decided what we were gonna do, and then put slouchy boots on my D&D character, or one of them. I'm questioning this. I might not do this outfit. We don't know. We just don't know. Because I do have another outfit in mind for him that's more like a typical everyday adventuring outfit. That, let's be real, in my head, I guess I do know what he would wear in modern day, and it would be slouchy boots, slouchy ankle boots with leggings. And some kind of oversized top. That's the vibe I get from Light. In his case, it would be like a long tunic sort of thing. I've done that kind of outfit before. I know on him specifically, because that outfit was actually based on the outfit of the priest character from my webcomic from years and years ago when I used to do a webcomic. I based Blight's original outfit off of Farouk's outfit, and I know I'm pronouncing that name wrong because when I named him Farouk, I did not know that it was pronounced Farouk. So in my head it's just Farouk always. But the name would actually be pronounced Farouk. Which honestly kind of sounds cooler, honestly, but he was a priest character, a nervous priest hours, you know, and so translated that kind of to Blight, and then people got confused they kept referring to him as a her because I was playing him, and I am a woman apparently. So, and I sound like one online. Do metaphysical beings actually have gender? The answer is yes, but mostly just because we fucking feel like it. That seems lore appropriate, right? Yeah, that seems lore appropriate. Oh, another thing that I really like now about drawing digitally is varying the line weight and being able to experiment with it and see what I like. Granted, that would happen anyway if I was trying to color something digitally, because I don't really color things traditionally, even though that is fun sometimes. I'm paranoid, so I'd usually make like a copy of what I drew and then color that, because I don't want to ruin the original thing. So what are you doing? I hear birds. I think that might just be in the background. I don't know if this is the... Oh, I don't have desktop audio twice. Okay. I was confused. I like scrolled and I'm like, why do I have desktop audio twice? No, I don't. I mean, since I end up doing, you know, I always end up doing line work on the computer, it's not a thing like exclusive to sketches would end up like this anyway if they ended up getting lined, like digitally. If it's something that I'm going to make digital, then it's going to be lined, so I can do that anyway, which is one of the things I was considering doing, was doing lines over an old sketch, or a new sketch. I would have to dig out my the old images, or go back to the memory box in the back of my closet, and I do mean the back. I have, it's not really is it a walk-in closet? I don't know if you count it as that. Technically, it's a very long closet. Like, you know the closets with 2 sliding doors? It's that, but 2 sets of 2 sliding doors right next to each other. There's no wall over there. I don't have a wall over there. It's just the closet. It's actually a little bit inconvenient, but closet space, so you know. There are pros and cons. But my memory box is back there, or memento box, or whatever you want to call it. Where do I want... Realistically, especially with hips like this, good God. What kind of tunic do I want to do? Yeah, I think I've decided not to do that necessarily, but what kind of... Do I want it so that it's split all the way down here? Well, I have a memory box thing where I kind of consolidate old things, like when I attempted to do scrapbooking, that's all there, and also like journals, various writings and stuff from when I was a kid, or just when I was younger, things I wanted to save. Okay, because if the tunic starts here though, like part of it would go back here, you know, because it's I'm thinking it would be like split, and then part of it would like be here. But of course, since light is laying like this, it would not go down in this direction. It would fully like go down here, and it would be all like down here, like woo. It wouldn't be all woo like that, but you know what I mean. So I'm trying to determine where I want to keep it. But that, I think that's where I put the old sketchbooks. I probably also got rid of some. I definitely recycled some. Tore out pages. I mean, they're perforated, so it's fine. And if they weren't perforated, then I took an X-Acto knife and cut them out. Because there's no sense of like keeping a bunch of like extra junk, so I just consolidated it as much as possible. And I know I'm gonna have to do that throughout my life. Is like go through it, get rid of some stuff that I don't think is worth saving, blah blah blah. And I know some people are like, well, that's no one, like your kids don't want that. It's like, well, see, here's the thing. It's A, I don't have children, but B, but like, okay, hold on, returned, so this, it would be kind of like right here, right, okay, I'm just gonna put that there as a guideline, but it's not actually for now, like, saving things like that, I don't think is for right now. It's not for when, like, you're around and, like, the people around you, you know, still have you and stuff. And, I will have to look up how fabric works because I have forgotten how fabric works. How do fabric, guys? How do fabric? I don't know. I'm putting way more effort into this fucking stupid whatever. How far down would it go? It would go down pretty far, to be fair. We're just gonna end it there. Okay. I'm trying to think, but boy, can I not. Again, keeping stuff like that, it's not for like... It's not for people to look at when you're alive, basically. This is not how fabric works, guys. This is not how folds work. I need to look up a reference. I know there was a lot of like a big cleaning frenzy sort of thing going on in 2020 because everyone was stuck at home with all of their fucking shit. Which is fine and all, but it's... A lot of them were like, yeah, there were old journals and stuff, but like, I'm never gonna look at them again. And that drove me crazy because it's like, oh my god, they're not for you. You don't save that shit for you to look back on. It's, I mean, unless you do, okay, I guess. But it's... When people around you die, it's just really special to have things like that. That, like, journals that they wrote in and stuff. To see what their life was like, how they were, like, what they thought at certain points, like, historical events that they lived through. Like, I have writings from not... I don't think the day of, necessarily. No, I think it was the day of, actually. Of, like, 9/11. which I have been told to keep, but you don't need to tell me that. Because it was a significant historical event. And no matter how insignificant you think that your perspective is, you don't know what people will have or not have in the future, what they'll find, what they won't find, and stuff. And it's just really important to keep records, because if someone was, I don't know, I saw like a comment or something about this today, I forget on what. I do 15 million things, so it's really hard to keep track of like what I'm where this came about during the day. I might leave the titties alone. I might actually get rid of this. No, I'll just hide it for now. I might want to use it. We'll see. We'll see. Regardless of who was saying it or why, they were talking about how I must have been watching Selena Spooky Boo. I think that's where it came from, because I was watching her videos. That's where I came across the Karen video. She doesn't normally do those videos, but I was like, it's Selena Spooky Boo, this will be fine. And then I came across that fucking clip of the school principal telling this random teenage dude to not trespass. I've seen a longer clip of it. I think they were like skateboarding or some shit. It was a group. They were skateboarding on school property, on a school that they didn't go to, which for some reason this kid thought was a valid argument to the principal. He's like, I'm not even a student here. Like, that makes it so much fucking worse that you're here. You're just a straight... Do you think that, like, other teenagers are not capable of doing horrible things and coming up and stealing children? Because they've done that. there have been children, like... Things happen. Bad shit happens. Safety... Like, trespassing on a school is not a fucking joke. Which makes sense that, you know, the kid didn't understand that. His friends didn't really understand that because they're children. Of course they don't understand that yet. And that's not really my primary problem with it. I know I said I was done with this rant, but now... Never mind. It's... Shh. It's over. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're not. I made Twitter posts about it. It's fine. It's done. We've talked. It's done. No more. No more. Who am I shushing? Am I shushing myself? Yes. What, you've never shushed yourself before? Stop lying. I don't believe you. So it was Selena Spooky Boo who was saying, like, we have so many records now. So much has been documented in the past, like, 100, 200 years. So much more than, like, in the rest of human history, basically. Like, all the years before that is, like, we hardly have any documentation at all that has survived. And we have things like... I don't remember the name of the city, but there was a city that is mentioned in a lot of, I don't know, texts that archaeologists have found. We don't know where the city is because no one says that. Because everyone knew where that city was. It's like, whatever. They didn't specify, like, what the location exactly. There are no maps or anything. It's just like, of course, everyone knows that. And now the city, like, we don't know. We don't know where it is. It's like the smallest, simplest fucking things that you don't think to mention get lost so easily, which is part of the reason that if you've ever heard of how they bury toxic waste or whatever, and the warnings that they put on it. And they have to, like, make sure there are symbols and stuff, because what if the language that we're speaking now becomes completely lost to the future? They don't want future people to look in there because, like, no, it's like, this will kill you. And I remember telling my mom that, and she's like, well, why would they need to do that? Why would it be lost? It's like, I don't know. No one thought that that fucking city would ever be lost either, but here we are. Lost a whole goddamn city. And also that whole thing that I'm not sure if it's true or if it's just like kind of an urban legend sort of thing, but the whole thing with like the third, you know, there's salt, there's pepper, and then there's a third thing apparently. And it used to be like so standard that there was the third thing. So they, like, you know, salt and pepper shaker sets, they used to come in threes. What was the third thing? Apparently no one knows. Because no one bothered to write it down. So it's things like that. Well, I know I've mentioned this before, but I will continue to mention it whenever I think of it again, because it is important to keep written records, or just any records of things, because you don't know what's going to get lost. Anyway, that's why I have a memory box, and that's where my old sketchbooks are, so I need to go look at those. Or just look at things that I have scanned, because before I put them away, I know that I took pictures of a lot of them before I threw them away, and if there were things that I wanted to save, I would say I took pictures of them, or I would remove them from the sketchbooks and keep them in a folder or whatever separately. So, they still exist. There are some images of my character January, and like I said, I like to experiment more with like dynamic poses with her. Also, I used to draw her every January because her name is January. I didn't do that this year. Clearly I should have. I can still do that. It'll just, you know, January and February, whatever. Something. Oh, you know what the whole... Hold on. I'm thinking. Does this make sense? Not necessarily. But look. It's aesthetically pleasing to me. Don't judge me. Actually, I need to... push this down, actually. But that did remind me of a video that I have put in a playlist of only like 3 videos. And what is that playlist called? I think it's Ineffable? Is that the word that I'm looking for? Too great or extreme to be expressed or described in words. Yeah, that's what I called it, because there are 3 videos that make me feel feelings and the feelings I think go with, like, if there is a specific word for any of those feelings, they're very obscure words. The reason I was thinking about that is because the whole comment about, like, how many records we have in the last, like, 200 years or so. I'm not sure I like that. But it does seem like the logical place it would be. It's fine. You know what? We'll leave it for now. It reminded me of one of those videos. It is a video about the apocalypse, basically. And like, how likely are we to be living in the end times? How likely is it that we are living in the end times? And usually those videos are very nerve-wracking, because it's like, wow, if, you know, a meteor or an asteroid just was just coming at us, and it was a certain size, we'd be fucked. There'd be nothing we could do. It would just be the end. There's a show like that on Netflix, incidentally, where they can't do anything, so everyone's just living the last months of their lives. I think it's called, like, Carol or something. I haven't actually watched it, but it's an interesting concept. I like the concept. An interesting thing to explore. But the thing about that video is that it, went the opposite direction. Sort of. It basically was saying everyone has always thought they were living in the end times. Like, if you look back, everyone's always thought they've been living in the end times. And they pointed out, it's like, that's kind of egotistic, isn't it? To think that, oh, it's us, we're the end of humanity. And if you think about it, yeah, that is kind of an egotistic thing to think of. It's like, well, what makes us so special, huh? Or so terrible, whatever. And so, they went the other direction. They're like, what if this isn't the end times? What if these aren't the end times? What if we're just like people in the past who always thought, like, oh, the end is near. And granted, we have things like, you know, climate change and all of that, but, like, there have been a couple, I think they're called extinction level events. They're not specifically extinction events because humanity did not go extinct from them, but, like, extinction level disasters that humanity has survived through. Like, we almost got wiped out, but we didn't. So there have been times in the past where we have legitimately gone through, like, things that actually could have wiped us out, but we survived. And, like, they're saying, you know, humans are good at adapting and change, and what's happening is that, you know, out of everything that can happen with climate change and everything else going on, it's, I'm not sure that's what I want the inside of his mouth to look like, but it's fine. It's possible. Sure, end times are possible. But it's also just change. It's bad change, yes, but it is simply change. And, like, the end times, you know, people will typically say, oh, it's the end of the world. Well, it's not the end of the world. Necessarily, unless an asteroid does come and hit and, like, break the world apart, like, literally. Like, the planet will still be there. There will still be creatures that will survive, even if humans, you know, wipe themselves out. It doesn't... The world didn't actually end. Like, life goes on. And considering how adaptable we have been, and how prolific of a species we are, like, odds are that we could and probably will adapt to the new normal, even if it's not a great normal, even if it's a really bad normal, the one we created, and it sucks, and it hurts the environment, and probably will cause continues to cause disasters, maybe worse and worse disasters, and a lot of people will die, but ultimately, this video, you know, posits that humanity will survive. If we survive, where are we? At what point in human history are we? And the thing that they explore is that, what if we're at the beginning like, the beginning of human history for us feels like it was a really long time ago. But they do all this, like, math shit of, like, all the humans, all the lives yet to be lived, all the humans yet to be born. Which is, like, an insanely massive number. It's really hard to conceptualize without watching the video. But that, I think, was such an interesting concept to explore. The idea that we're like the opposite of the end times, where we're not living in the end times. We are living in the very beginning. And I mean, like, the very, very beginning. Like, it kind of reminds me of how wild it is. Like, we think of Cleopatra as ancient, right? We also think of the pyramids as ancient. I'm sure some of you have heard this before, but, like, Cleopatra's, like, what, 2,000 years in the past for us? Right. When Cleopatra was alive, the pyramids were ancient to her. Which is weird, because we kind of put them in the same category, don't we? Like, mentally. Like, Cleopatra, pyramids, same level of ancient. No, they're not. For Cleopatra, pyramids were ancient. They were already old as fuck. And it puts things into an interesting perspective, you know? And it's kind of weirdly exciting, like, even with all the bad things going on. It's kind of interesting to be like, to think that we're just the beginning. And like so Lena said, it's just in the past 200 years that we've had such good documentation of things. And it's part of it is just, for me, it seems really exciting to think of, like, the internet and all of these things and all of this documentation that we don't have of, like we don't have that documentation to look back on for, like, things that are ancient for us. But right now we have the opportunity to provide that kind of documentation that we are missing from what's ancient to us for people thousands of years in the future who will think that we're ancient. Like, we'll be ancient history to them. And that's just really cool. That just strikes me as really cool. That it's like, huh. Maybe we are just the beginning. I mean, could we be the end? Sure. But I mean, we've survived everything so far, but, like, yeah, you're gonna live. You're gonna keep surviving until you die, so. It's like, oh, I've survived everything up until now. It's like, yeah, until you don't. And then you die. So it's kind of silly logic there for anything, but, like, they went into a whole bunch of math stuff, and it was just, like, kind of refreshing to see a video essay basically about the apocalypse and the end of the world, kind of turn that concept around into, like, the beginning of the world. And, like, as long, like, because we think of the beginning of human history as so long ago, but, like, if humanity keeps going, we will be ancient. Like, us existing right now. We'll be ancient, and they'll be able to look back, perhaps, at these very videos and see that Rye is bullying me with thunder sounds. And they'll look at these videos and be like, wow, ancient people were fucking weird. Not for the thunder sounds, but, you know, for everything else. Oh god. Like, I cannot tell. Could you be quieter? I don't know. It's just, I'm having a struggle time with audio and determining. You either said ancient people are weird or Asian people are weird. Or both. You know, look, today's Asian people will also one day be ancient. And, yeah. People will probably look back and be like, wow, they're fucking weird. So yes, both. Both is probably more accurate. Okay, I'm done with this music. Please stop. I would rather listen to my normal playlist, but they are copyrighted to hell and back. So, you know. I mean, I sometimes think that about Loon. Well, yeah, don't we all think our friends are fucking weird? If you don't, like, why are you lying? Of course you do. I straight up don't believe you. Automod, please. But I try not to think about how Loon fucks more than once in a while. I try to never think about those things. I guess we could try to raid out somewhere. Oh. Channa's doing art. Woo, more art. Let me actually... You can now pin your cheers. Woo!
This is the...
Sure, let's do more art. Why not? Let me mute her for now. Okay, so I will raid out today. Tomorrow we'll... Not tomorrow. Next week. I'll try to actually play a game. We'll see how that works. Still tentative on everything. But, you know. I have to type in her username because it's not showing up. So, next week, ideally, we can do Cult of the Lamb, finally. And your boyfriend. As much of your boyfriend as we can do on stream, of course. Because it's not finished. And you can only go to a certain number of days. Play a certain number of days in the game. So that is what we'll be doing next week. Or at least that's the plan. We'll see if it, sticks. But for now, I guess I will leave y'all. We'll start the raid. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I hope you have a happily ever after until next time. And I will see you in the next chapter. Bye. Free me.
All the way to fucking Victory Town.
We'll
All the way. She's gonna be a winner every day.